Hey everyone, I'm the Rev. They say in life, don't meet your heroes. Well, in this podcast episode, we're going to do just that, because it's me talking to Dave Cam, one of the inspirations for me giving this a go in the first place. Enjoy the episode.
Did you have them headphones on before, by the way?
I did do, yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't even notice them.
I should have little tiny
I've just thought
like
they're
that.
fancy headphones.
No, this is how I've got to do it, otherwise I can't hear you.
I know, yeah.
So, mate, welcome to the fucking podcast anyway. Thanks very much for turning up.
Sorry, hang on.
We've just showed our old madness, because literally before I hit record, we both had to run for a week because we had a 15-minute conversation with each other. So we went for a whiz.
We're both red hot.
We're both red hot. Yeah.
Boiling.
So I'm gonna have to lower the exposure because otherwise it's gonna be ridiculous.
I should have brought that towel in.
The best thing as well for not going red is to have nobody like pointing out that you've gone red. That really helps. Really helps. That you proper cool down as soon as somebody points it out.
Yeah, if people point, the redness goes when people point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just fades out. Look, man's going away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look, it's fading. Look,
maybe
he's pointing at me and says he's gone red.
Wearing a white t-shirt was a bad idea.
Yeah, should have brought a black one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Okay then. Yeah. Should have worn my SimLab one. But anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. So mate, thanks very much for tipping up. I've got a couple of questions that I want to ask you, but I want it to be like the one that I did with Stephen Hood, which is just a bit of banter. He's gone already. This is going to be horrific. So we'll try and be professional. We'll try and be two professional, professional content creator. That's you, not me. So, so mate, for yourself, where did sim racing start? Are you a gamer or are you not a gamer? Was it always sim racing or was there something before that?
I've always loved like gaming, I'm very old, so like back in the Atari 2600, then ZX Spectrum, and I remember like memories of playing like Football Manager or soccer. Football Manager it was back in the day. I remember trying to play like a flight simulator on the old Spectrum. You know, you'd load it in. I remember it took about 18 minutes to load the game from the tape. So I've always loved games. I've always loved the arcade. You know, when you were younger and you go to the fairground, and I would always be in on the driving simulators,
definitely,
or the car games back then. I would love them. So I've always kind of really enjoyed gaming and had like every console you can pretty much think of, you know, like obscure ones like the Panasonic 3DO, I had them. And I remember playing the first ever Need for Speed on the Panasonic 3DO, and it was incredible. I had like some amazing cars in there. It
did.
And that kind of made me kind of look at it again, like later on when I got back into PC gaming. So I'd had consoles for years. I had a computer. Oh, God. It must be 20 years ago now. And I used to play Grand Prix Legends, take it down to my mate's house. We'll network them together because that's like proper internet days, you know, go down with the network cable, then bring my computer back home.
They were the days.
Yeah. He never brought it to mind though. Like I always had to do the carting around. I need to kind of pull him about that. I've only just realised that. It was always me going to his, unless he didn't really want us there. And he'd be like, oh, Dave's turned up again with his computer. Look at his keyboard and his arm. So I've always loved gaming, and then I had a bit of time off having kids and work and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And then discovered sim racing as it is now in 2017. So I do like other games. I just don't have time to play other games. We've had workmen here the last couple of weeks, and I bought City Skylines 2, like building a city and all that kind of stuff. And I was loving just the like creating traffic jams and then fixing them and stuff like that. Yeah. So I do enjoy it, and I've got Red Dead Redemption 2 and I've played a bit of it. I need to get, so that's how long it is since I've actually played any games. Love FIFA, like I've always played FIFA on console and that. But who
do you support?
But yeah, so pardon?
Who do you support?
Carlisle United.
All right, okay.
Yeah, you got to support your local team. I mean, Sunderland's my second team now.
Okay.
And like the rivalry between us and Newcastle's off the scale. It's ridiculous. Like nothing that I've ever experienced before, being from a small city with a football team. You don't really have like proper rivals, but then coming here with the rivalry between Sunderland and Newcastle, it's like it's unbelievable. Like I've never experienced anything like it. That fierce rivalry it's tribal. It's unbelievable.
Obviously, I've got Liverpool and Everton for me, so like I'm a
Yeah.
Liverpool fan,
Yeah.
but the rest of my family are Everton fans, and
Yeah, so it'll be similar there. You know, that fierce rivalry. Yeah, that obviously goes back a long way, isn't it?
Yeah. So we like playing a bit of City Skylines. Other than that, anything else you've played at all in the last 12 months that weren't sim racing?
No, not really. Oh, Half Sword, like bizarrely, it's a weird game with like almost like ragdoll physics. And it's a weird control setup with the mouse and keyboard. I mean, I've never been good mouse and keyboard. I'm like a gamepad player.
Yeah.
When I try and play with a mouse and keyboard, I walk off and I'm like a T-Rex. I kind of get crap. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I keep pressing like spacebar when I should be pressing W. Like my fingers don't work. These aren't made for that kind of stuff. So I played Half Sword, which is like an old medieval fighting thing. It's all right. For a bit of a laugh.
I don't know that one, to be fair. That's a new one on me. I've never even heard of that one.
It's weird. It's good. It's all right. It's good fun. But that's pretty much it. I just don't have time.
No, fair enough.
I'd love to. I just don't have time.
No, fair enough. I'm the same. Like, as in, I was a big gamer, but just now with this, I just don't have the time. If I want to put time into this, then it eats into the gaming time. There's nothing you can do about that. Like,
that's
luckily,
right.
I enjoy sim racing, so it's pretty good, really.
Win-win.
Worked out quite well.
Yeah.
So for myself, obviously it's no secret that you inspired me to do this now. One of the reasons I'm sat here is because I saw you doing it. I thought, well, if Dave can do it, I can do it.
Dave can do it. Any old idiot can do it. Look at that jump.
No, but genuinely, I thought, well, I'll give it a go. I can give it a try. So there's like yourself, Super GT on Gran Turismo. I watched for years, like years and years. Is there anybody that inspired you, or did you literally just go, well, do you know what? I'm going to give it a try and stick my face in front of the camera?
No, Matt Malone, definitely. He was one of the first creators that I saw on. He like does iRacing, just pretty much iRacing, and he was one of the first ones that I watched doing it and realized that you could actually do it, because until I built my computer in 2017, I'd been out the scene for so long that I didn't even know like streaming was a proper thing, or like it's mental, like how much I'd not understood it all, and because I wasn't involved in it, it wasn't part of my life. And then I realized that you could, and I thought, that's all right. And my son wanted to do it, so I did it with him. And then I had no intentions at all of like creating like content. I was just doing it for a bit of crack, I wasn't. And then I started streaming, and a couple of people watched. And then there was one video that I did with the new iRacing build, and for some reason that video got loads of traction, and that coincided with COVID, and then it just all kind of started to happen then. So it was never a conscious thing to think, right, I'm going to start creating. Too old. Like I'm knocking on, I'm 30 with like 23 years experience at being 30. So I'm knocking on, and so it was never like I'm going to do this. I'm going to take over the world. I'm going to be the next big thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm just happy when I don't die during the night now. Like, if I wake up.
If I get through this podcast without needing another wee, I'll have done well. So I'm happy with that.
My bladder's like a space opera right now. And I've already just had one.
I've only got a thimble bladder as it is. Just a little thimble. That's all I've got. It just fills up really quickly. I've keep going. I blame the missus. I say no. She needs a wee. She needs a wee. That's why we've got to stop.
Yeah, we'll find a toilet. The missus will need a wee. Like you, really.
Yeah, I'm dancing, really. I'm desperate.
She's like, you only went like 5 minutes ago. What are you doing?
Never know when you might need one. Never know.
Absolutely.
You better go in. Right, okay, so it was him that obviously inspired yourself.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that iRacing video. I've already gone off them questions already, by the way, that I have above me.
All right.
So this iRacing video, was that, I don't know about this one, so was that like a breakout video? Would you class that as like the one that...
Yeah, I would say that was my one. So it was the Formula Renault 3.5. So the V8 Formula Renault, it was just released on iRacing, and it was week 13, the downtime on iRacing. You get certain races which are crazy high strength of field, which this one was, but everybody was driving like idiots. So loads of people went off, and I didn't qualify, and I started at the back, and I won the race, really high strength of field. And not because I'm fast, it was just because everybody went off. But it was obviously some it was obviously just content, and people clicked it, and it obviously triggered something. within the YouTube algorithm, which I didn't know at that point. I wasn't trying to reach people. I wasn't thinking like that at all. And I still don't, but I wasn't thinking like this is going to do well. I just put it out there. I think it was I was streaming it at the time on Twitch, and I think it was just a Twitch VOD. It's on my channel now. Search for Formula Renault at Imola and you'll probably find it. And that's the one that took off, and it had loads more views than normal. And then the graph starts to go up then, when you look at the analytics of the views and subscribers and all that kind of stuff, I thought, oh, blimey, this is crazy. Like all these comments on the phone, I was trying to keep up, and it was crazy. Yes, that was the moment, I think, when the channel started to gain a bit of traction and kind of develop into what it is now. Right.
Well, that's good. I suppose I must be still waiting for my breakout. Any day now.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's going to happen. Of course it is. Of course it is. Yeah. So in that case, then, like, obviously you got the breakout video. You start to get some traction and stuff. Have you ever hit a burnout? Have you? Because I see people talk about this where like you've had enough and you can't be bothered doing any, like you don't want to sit in the rig, or you don't want to record a video, or you don't want to do the edits or whatever. Have you ever had any burnouts? Personally, me, I've not been doing it long enough yet, but
not really. No, I don't get burnout because I absolutely love it. I love sim racing and I enjoy the editing part. I'd never done anything like that before. Everything's obviously done by me here, so that's why it's basic, but it's all self-taught. I've enjoyed learning about it and stuff like that. I never get burnout. I do get bored with certain combinations and like GT3 all the time, or this, that, the other. I get bored with iRacing, with having the crappy weather. Like, just make it a bright day. So I jump on the rig sometime and I think, I don't want to do that because it's boring. Yeah. I don't want to do that. Not because I don't want to race.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't want to do GT3s at Spa.
Yeah.
It's like, so I need something different. So the races that you see on my channel are predominantly races that are a little bit different, or like if I drive a car with downforce, it's like out of my comfort zone, something a bit different. So I never get burnout. I do enjoy having a bit of time off. Like I do now and again have a week off just to go on holiday or something. Yep. And I do enjoy it. It's nice when I'm away and trying not to look at the comments and stuff like that. And it's hard though when you do it all yourself, because you've got to keep on top of things, because people think you're a knobhead if you don't.
Exactly.
So like someone comments saying, "What do you think of this wheel?" and you don't answer. It's like, not because I don't want it, it's just because I'm doing something else, or that's comment. I'll answer that later on. Then however many other comments come, and then it just disappears. Yeah. So I don't get burnout. I just get probably bored a little bit, I think.
When you mentioned iRacing, did you mean the weather, as in if it's overcast or something?
Yes, iRacing's got a bit of a tendency to make it always look a little bit gloomy. Instead of having like a bright day, they've always, I don't know whether they're like, oh, we've got this weather system and it's realistic and we're going to just use it. Well, no, sometimes you want it to be nice and bright and so you can see. And
yes,
we don't want the fog. It's not like a horror movie from the 1980s. No. It's like, I want it to be bright. I want to see where I'm going.
Do you think a bit of that's because we live in the UK? Because I'd say Le Mans Ultimate does exactly the same thing. So if Le Mans Ultimate will be like, there'll be a daily race and it'll be Portimao in like really thick grey cloud. Why on earth do I want to look at thick grey? I can see thick grey cloud most of the time if I look outside.
Just look out my window.
Why would I want to race in that?
Yeah. So I get it, weather for special events and changing conditions and all that kind of stuff. But like, nobody's going to look on the daily race and think, oh, let's sign up for the race that looks shit. Nobody's going to let's have a look at the one with the most fog. Yeah. What's visibility like? 20 meters? Far too much visibility for me. 10 meters max. That's
exactly, it. Yeah. Some of the cars are jumping out.
I want jump scares when I'm racing.
That's what we'll call it, yeah. It's a bit of jump scare video. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. All right, okay. Yeah, so I didn't know that was like, well, I to be fair, I thought that was just me. I thought every time I jumped into a practice session on iRacing, it was dead dull or whatever. I thought, I must up my brightness on my telly.
No, yeah. Well, I actually did that earlier on. I don't watch my videos back, but I play them on the TV sometimes downstairs, just have a look at the quality to make sure that what I'm putting out there looks all right on other devices, because I check it on my computer and stuff. And then I looked at it, and the video that I released yesterday, and it looked as gloomy. Like, I only watched the first part of it, but it looked as gloomy as anything. And I'm with the telly thinking, have I like pressed something? Like, have I got picture-in-picture on? Is there like a window over? But there wasn't. It just looked rubbish.
Oh, well, thanks very much for making it dead easy to the content creators with these lovely combos that they do. Oh, God. Let's ask you a serious question. So, obviously, you've been doing it for a while now. Is there any particular mistake that you'd say that you see beginners make over and over again? That's beginners to sim racing, not beginners to content creation.
Beginners to sim racing. Yeah, I think trying to win every battle all of the time, like trying to fight for a position on every single corner at every single lap, at every opportunity. And that's not what racing's about. You've got to think about the bigger picture. Sometimes somebody's quicker. Sometimes you've got to realize that by fighting or by defending at a certain point in the race, you're going to lose time, your race time, your overall race time. And that's the time that you want to be, you're thinking about being shorter is the overall race time for the whole race. So conceding something at a particular corner might cost you half a second, but that might gain you a few seconds easily by the end of the race. So the biggest mistake I see in sim racing is people just fighting too hard when they don't need to.
I'd say that I hold my hands up and say that was me. Before I started this channel, I would say 100% that was me. I would fight everything and I'd probably go for stuff that wasn't really on. And then doing this is that I'd say like, and I'm not fabulous, but I'm better now than I was at that side of things. I will go, right, he's not my fight. He's not my fight at all. My fight's for fifth. This lad's clearly quicker. He's had a spin or whatever. He's coming back through. Why am I fighting him? He was 7 cents faster than me in qualifying. So guess what? He's going to be quicker than me. Yeah,
absolutely. And I think the skill is recognizing those quickly during the race, and that's where all your overlays or all your information comes into play. Is like paying attention to the race, not just your own whatever you're doing. Paying attention to what's going on. Has he spun? Like you say, is he at the back? But I can see he's down 10 positions, but he's behind me. So he needs to be way up there, and I'm not going to stop him.
Yeah,
that's when you get punted. That's when you get taken out, and people like not defending against prototypes, hypercars. You know, if you're in a GT3, not defending, but just not making it easy. Like, give them the path of least resistance, and you'll survive. 9.9 times out of 10 if you make their job easy. If you don't, then you're going to get squeezed. You're going to get pushed.
Yeah,
you're going to be put in all kinds of horrible positions. So that's another thing that I see people doing is not making their own life easy by making it easy for somebody else.
Yeah, having certainly with that as well. It's like having a little bit of patience as well. You know what I mean? There's
definitely.
Something there, but we won't sing it. But definitely having a bit of patience because I'd have none. Whereas like now, I'm definitely more like. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch you for a lap and I'm going to see where you're fast, where you're slow.
Yeah,
and sometimes as well, you can put somebody under enough pressure, they'll make a mistake.
Definitely, yeah. Just keep them under pressure. I always say during the race, right? I'm just keeping them honest. And that's all I can do. I'm not fast enough to overtake, but if I can follow within 2, 3, 4 tenths, that's just enough to keep him looking at the mirror rather than his braking marker. And before you know it, I've gained so many positions by just doing that, knowing myself that I'm never going to be able to overtake this guy. It's quick where it needs to be. I can't get past him.
Yeah.
But just that, it's that mind punt or them looking in the mirror, taking their eye off the ball.
Well, put that pressure on. Just put that pressure on.
Yeah.
Let's see what else I got. So, is there a particular car and track combo that comes up that you just think, oh, I'm not racing that? Is the one that you really don't like? Is the one that turns up?
That I don't like?
Yeah.
Oh, crikey. I don't know. Because I'm the opposite of some people. Like, I'll race things that you shouldn't race. If there's a combo, like a weird combo, like
I've noticed
NASCAR at the Nordschleifer or something rallycross at the Nordschleifer or some combos that shouldn't go together or road cars on an oval track. I just like that kind of thing. So it's not what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to look for the series or the combinations that are a bit like peculiar.
Yeah.
That would be quite interesting. So I don't avoid anything. GT3 at Spa, I've done that a million times. And it goes back to what I was saying earlier on about being bored. GT3s at Spa just doesn't float my boat anymore. It might do in the future, but there's so many other combinations of cars you can do in sim racing that GT3 isn't all that.
No.
You can have a lot more fun, in my opinion, in cars that are a lot slower.
Yeah.
with less aero grip.
I can understand why GT3 is as popular as it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because obviously it's quick, but it's easy to drive and stuff like that. But yeah, I would agree with you. It's not the be all and end all. And obviously you're predominantly iRacing, and you have a lot more in terms of the way of variety than somebody that doesn't play iRacing. Because I don't play iRacing too often simply because I don't own enough of it. You know what I mean? So I look at stuff and I go.
But I've watched you driving the M2, and it's looked like you've had a load of fun.
Yes,
driving the M2,
massively so.
You know, so it's like variety is what I'm on there for, really, more than anything. There's other titles that look way better, like Le Mans Ultimate, for example, knocks iRacing, in the bin for on regards to looks and how LMU, simulates GT3s and the rules and the battery and all that kind of stuff that iRacing doesn't have. But it's just the variety that floats my boat on iRacing.
Yeah, because it can just get Le Mans Ultimate can get samey, you know what I mean? And like
and
definitely. That's when
I
will wonder. Then I'll be like, oh well, I'll just wander into this. I'll do a bit of race stream, or I don't mind doing a bit of single player every now and again. So I'll do bits of that.
Yeah. It's nice to have a little bit of choice. Like there's so many good options out there for somebody. Like there's something there for everyone.
Yeah.
Whether it be Race Room, LMU, iRacing, Automobilista, ACC, there's so many choices that people can just jump into, and you don't always have to have one simulator. You can have like 4 or 5 that you can just jump in and out of if you want a bit of variety.
Yeah, those videos that you do where you do the cock-ups or the races that didn't go so well or whatever. I love those videos, but I think that I would look and I'd love to rip it off, but I think that I might be a bit more fuming than you. You seem to take everything really well.
I'm raging. I'm raging, honestly. I go out, as soon as I do that, I go outside and find a puppy and kick it.
Obviously, he's joking.
If I can't find a puppy, I'll find a cat. Just like something.
You don't find a cat first? Or no,
I don't
sim
really.
Racers really like cats, to be fair.
Don't really. Don't make that a headline.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
But I am raging. But I've just, over the years, learned to control it a bit better. I mean, Julie will be downstairs and I'll say to Julie, I'm just doing this race. I'll be about 45 minutes. And I'll walk downstairs 10 minutes later.
Oh, I do this.
Stumping. And she's like, what's up with you? I'm like, fucking idiots. Probably more strong than that.
I've done that a million times. Yeah. I've been doing this race, Rachel. I'll be 40 minutes. Like you said, literally 3 minutes later, I'll come downstairs for a drink. It didn't go well. That.
Yeah. And it normally happens to me like late in the afternoon. So when I'd be wrapping up anyway.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give me enough time. So if this happened at like 3 o'clock, 3:30, I normally wrap things up at about 5. So if I crashed and got binned by like 3:30, like there's not enough time for me to go and sign up for a race because we've got to have food, we've got to get the dogs walk, we've got loads of stuff to do. So it's like, right, that's an hour of my day that I'm just going to be doing nothing now.
Exactly,
bored, because I was like looking forward to doing that.
Yeah. Well, you can play your Joker now and get rid of that result, though, can't you?
Oh yeah. I could just kill that result with the Joker.
Get rid of your Joker. They'll give you your time back. They'll give you your time back and everything.
I know. Yeah, just reverses time. Yeah.
Okay, so if you looked at this is going to be for me then. If you looked at my channel from the outside, which obviously you do because you're not on the inside, so you're not. What a stupid question this is. So if you looked at my channel from the outside, what's the one thing you'd tell me to focus on, or what do I do wrong, or what can I do better? And you don't have sugarcoat anything for me. I'm not that type of person. I
like your style. I like your style. It's you're down to earth and you're honest, or from the outside. I mean, I don't know what you like.
No, who knows like this
might be a nightmare
off.
to share a bed with. You might
get Rachel on the next one. I'll get Rachel on the next podcast.
Yeah, well, your missus is out. Like she's away for a week. I'll come down. I'll give you a review.
Oh, this has got weird.
Put that on Trustpilot.
It's got weird again.
Yeah, I know. It got weird before.
We started recording.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you what we're talking about.
No.
So I like your style. Like it's honest, genuine, and you focus on racing, which is what I like. You do stuff other than the racing, like reviews and stuff. You've done a couple of those.
Oh, have I? And
you look at those kind of as a similar way that I do from a user's point of view. You're not going all technical like some channels do. Like I don't either. I'm more interested in how it works for me daily. So from the outside, I wouldn't change anything. I think it's spot on.
That's pretty good then.
I think it's grow your hair maybe.
Why are you giving me impossible things? It's just absolutely impossible.
Because if you can do it, I can do it. That's what you said before.
Well, you were trying to grow a beard on your last video.
I know.
You tipped him.
Yeah,
sorry everyone, I've not had a shave. I'm going to see if I can.
Me to get that
see if I can recreate the Revit beard.
No chance.
Oh well, that's good to know. Then thanks very
much.
So
I wouldn't change anything, honestly. Your setup's nice. It shows everything, like from the webcams. For me, it shows everything that you would want to see from a viewer's point of view. Your crack's decent during the race, decent-ish during the race. But it's about the racing,
yes.
And you don't sugarcoat stuff. You call it as it is.
Yeah.
But you're quite happy to hold your hand up when you're wrong and say, look, I might have made a mistake, or I did think that was on me, or. So I like that honesty. I think that's really important.
That's good. I appreciate that. Obviously, the review wise, I agree with you. I can't do things like all technical. I do appreciate the other channels that do that, because I've watched them when I've been choosing stuff. But I can't. I just can't. I don't have that. I don't know whether I don't have that mindset or focus or whatever. I just don't think of it that way. So I have to do it how
I'm not interested.
How does this feel? Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm testing the new SimLab Wheelbase now. It's nice to have information that you can compare against other stuff, like if this encoder, that encoder, or this slew rate, that slew rate. But inside, it could be a little hamster running around for all I care, as long as it works right. As a user, that's all I care about.
Yeah, as long as it gives me good feedback.
I'm never going to buy something. I'm never going to go to the shop, buy something, and take it to bits to have a look inside just to see how it works. I buy something, if it works, superb. If I don't, I take it back.
What do you use Newton meter wise day in, day out? Because I run the Simucube, like I say, probably like a maximum. The maximum I would ever run the Simucube at would be 15. I think that would be. But I've only got little pot noodle arms. You're a bigger lad than me. 15 Newton meters.
So I have every wheelbase. I always have 100%, but then I just adjust it in the sim. So I always have the wheelbase pushing out whatever it can push out, and then just adjust it in the sim. So I don't know, probably nowhere near that, like maybe 12, 13, the little peak 4 spits, maybe not a lot.
What is the one behind you, 26 or something? 26?
That's 26, yeah. 26. And that's strong. Like 26 is mental. Nobody's going to be running a wheelbase at 26 Newton meters full whack.
No.
It's just not doable. You can't race like that.
No.
It's all right for a little video, force feedback challenge for the crack, but you couldn't do it.
Oh, I couldn't do it. I'd end up in hospital. I'd break my arms.
I would, yeah. I mean, my wrists go all the way to my armpits. These are just snap.
It's overuse.
yeah. This one's massive.
Well, my wife is aware, do you know what I mean? But anyway.
I'm not, I said I'll come down, but no, your pint is off.
No, we're not going there again. No. So I'm going to finish up on I don't know. I think I wrote some dafter questions. So if ACC, iRacing, Le Mans Ultimate, and Automobility 2, and any other sim you want to do, if they were people at a party, who would they be? So, for example, ACC now, it's going to be the ex-girlfriend for me. So, you know what I mean? That's who it's going to be. She's jilted. She doesn't get used very often.
Yeah.
Not quite right. But doesn't get
you
used
don't want to see her again.
No, exactly.
You don't want to see her again.
Yeah.
Unless nobody knows about it.
What kind of personalities iRacing got then from a purely iRacing dude?
iRacing, I would imagine iRacing's going to be like a grandfather or something, like a rich old businessman, an eccentric businessman that just watches all his little people at work and just like takes it all in and gives nothing away. That's how I would see.
I like
leaving nothing in your will.
No, you get,
if you're his grandkid, you get nothing.
No, you get
nothing in the will.
I agree with that.
He wouldn't even leave it to charity. You just get buried with him, the money. So that's how I see iRacing.
Well, what about Le Mans Ultimate then? Because Le Mans Ultimate's probably like, I don't know, like the new kid on the bot that's just turned up.
Stringfellow.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Stringfellow. I think it's like a bit of a playboy, a bit playful. Don't
take yourself too serious.
Long blonde hair, just like with the shirt open with a medallion, just kind of walking in, kind of thinking is the bee's knees.
Stephen Hood needs to do that on his next video. He needs to walk in like that. He needs to wear the wig, the medallion.
If he could do that, when he's stood in front of that big screen. If it is a big screen, I presume it is a big screen.
I think it is, yeah.
Or several. If he does that, yeah.
He needs to do that. If he's watching this, which I'm gonna point into this part of the video, he needs to do that on the next update video.
Yeah, so I think LMU would be like somebody like, yeah, just like Peter Stringfellow, just with everything at his fingertips, just waiting to do whatever.
Yeah, I love it. Well, I've done me 30 minutes or ish, so I'm gonna like cut it there basically, and I'll say massive thanks for turning up. Thanks for asking the questions. Thanks for the banter, which is obviously you can't fake banter, can you? You know what I mean? So we might be able to fake a lot of things with our smoke and mirrors, but
yeah. We were saying before the podcast started, it looks quite tidy, doesn't it, with the rig? It's an absolute bomb site on this side of the room, which you can't see. It's all smoke and mirrors. YouTube,
massively make everything look like.
We'll show you what we want to show you.
Yeah.
So I've got one question for you.
Oh God! All right. Okay.
No. ReverendSimRacing. Where's that come from? The Reverend.
The Reverend comes from work, basically. Without giving too much away of what I do, I'm dissimilar. I'm dissimilar to a lot of people at work. So I applied for a particular role, and I went on the course to get this role. And on the course, it was a case of I don't drink alcohol. I never have. That's personal reasons with my family. I don't drink alcohol. And I'm a vegetarian.
Can't get enough crack cocaine.
Smash the coke. With this nose, I can suck some cocaine up this nose. We don't do cocaine, just so you know.
No.
But yeah. So I applied for the course, and on that course, it was a case of he doesn't drink. So he doesn't drink. He doesn't eat meat. I don't really eat sweets and toffees and stuff like that. So everybody would have cakes if they did something wrong, and I'd be like, oh, I'm not having that cake. And then they'd say, are you coming doing this? And I'd be like, no, I'm going to the gym. So because I ate healthy, I didn't drink, and I lived clean, as they said, they decided to nickname me the Reverend. They said, God, you live like a reverend. And that's just it. So
stuck.
So it's stuck. So then it went literally from that moment on the course, nobody called me Matt. They just was like, where's the Rev? Who's at the side of me? Is that the Rev? And so on.
Do you get Rev at work then?
I get the Rev. That's all I get.
The Rev.
I don't get my name. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, all day, every day. Just get the Rev. That's all I get.
That's unbelievable. That's great.
It's on my bag and everything. It's got like the Velcro stickers on my bag. Yeah. It's just that's who I am.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So there you go. That's where that come from.
Awesome.
But I'm not like a reverend in the slightest, as you can tell.
No. I can confirm that from the chat we had before this started.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It did get weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It'll get even weirder when you get this.
He looks dead innocent, doesn't he? He looks dead. Look at him.
Don't. I'm gonna go red again.
And he's gonna go red.
Don't point it out. Look,
he is going red.
Lower your exposure.
Yeah, he'll edit this. It'll be black and white. This part.
I will drain the colour out of it.
He's like a swan vesta.
I might have to check my heart race. I could be having a heart attack here.
Oh, don't be doing that.
I've done 32 minutes. That'll do us. Nobody wants to listen to me for longer than 32 minutes.
But it's the most fun I've had on one of these chats, Riv. Honestly,
that'll do then, pal.
I've really enjoyed it.
I can't argue with that. Hopefully, we'll do it again in the future.
Spot on.
Well, thanks very much, mate. Much appreciated. I'm going to stop recording.
All right. See you later. Cheers.
Ta-da, mate. Ta-da. So there you go. We met Dave Cam. It was fantastic. A thoroughly enjoyable half an hour. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, I've been the Reverend. Thank you very much for watching.